Hello friends and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Dion and yes, I am still sick from last week. I have not been sick for more than like 48 hours in truly like 5 or 6 years. Like I'm just not someone that gets sick and I'm still sick. So sorry about that. I did find my little mic top thing. If you were here last week, I didn't have that. So still feeling a little bit rough. Pardon my voice and my sniffliness, and also if like the editing and the special effects on this video are a little bit simple, I'm tired and I've been sick. So pardon me. Thank you guys for understanding. But today we are doing a video that I also did last year, which are Halloween costumes for your aesthetic. So I took 5 aesthetics that I have covered on this channel. There's videos for each of them and gave you guys 3 or 4 Halloween costumes based on that. If you've never spent a Halloween season with me, then you don't know that I love stupid Halloween costumes. I like punny Halloween costumes. I like ones that are DIY, not super obvious. I am more likely to come up with a Halloween costume in my house the day of Halloween than to go out and buy something like a full-fledged costume. I think it's funnier when you get a little creative with it. So if you like punny costumes and Halloween in general, make sure you subscribe to my channel because I post videos every Thursday. And with that, let's get into it. So I have my little my costume ideas on my phone, and the first aesthetic we are going to costume is the bloquette aesthetic. Again, I've done a video on this. You can go check it out there if you don't know what the bloquette aesthetic is and you want to get a little bit more into the style. My first suggestion, if you're into bloquette for Halloween, is you could go as the matriarch herself, Bella Hadid. I think there's a couple of iconic Bella Hadid outfits that have been surfacing the past year or so that would really drive home the whole Bella Hadid point. Like she has those like diaper shorts, she loves a racer jacket, she loves her tiny little glasses, and so you could do the ribbons, the sports jacket, the Adidas track pants, the Sambas with the ribbons, with the thing. And I think incorporating that meme, my name is Bella Hadid, into your costume would be really, really cute. So having like my name is and then dressing like Bella Hadid to really drive that point home and like to drive the humor home, I think would be really, really funny and pretty easy to put together. Another one is a couple's costume, possibly, which is Posh and David Beckham. There's a new Beckham documentary out, so I feel like it's on everybody's head. And if you haven't seen that viral clip where Posh is like, we were working class, and David's like, your dad drove a Rolls Royce. It's hilarious. And so I think, again, playing on the whole posh spice thing. So like having a Rolls Royce, having like spice on you. Also going as the Spice Girls, like Sporty Spice, Baby Spice, Posh Spice, I feel like also sort of like goes into the bloquette aesthetic. So if you have a big group of girls or big group of people, that's an also like, I feel like the Spice Girls is always a common and classic Halloween costume, but doing like a David and Posh look I think would be really, really cute. Posh when she's in her WAG era, like early 2000s, little shorty shorts and like big glasses, or one of their iconic airport photo shoots. I feel like there's a lot of really cute like costumes you could do for Posh Spice, and I think doing a Posh and David costume would be really, really cute. Another couple's costume I have is, I think, one that we will be seeing a lot this year, which is Travis and Taylor. Taylor Swift, I mean, the ultimate blondie and girly girl and sparkles, and then Travis, Kansas City Chiefs. I think going as them, I think that's gonna be a very popular Halloween costume this year, but I think going as them, you could really do the whole like bloquette thing if you have like a Travis Kelce jersey, or if you make one and then have like ribbons and glitter and friendship bracelets and other sort of like Taylor Swifty-ish things, I think could be a very, very cute bloquette Halloween costume look, especially as a couple's costume. And the last bloquette costume idea I have for you guys is another Halloween classic. It's She's the Man. It's not Viola Davis, it's Viola something. Viola Davis is an actress, but Amanda Bynes' character is hilarious in this movie, and there's a couple of iconic looks. You could do the school uniform with the bowl cut wig and the tampon in your nose. You could do the poofy dress with a soccer ball promotional photo look. You could do the soccer jersey look. There's a couple of different things that you could do for She's the Man that would fit this aesthetic, but I think like the most bloquette part of this aesthetic is genuinely like when Amanda Bynes is on the soccer field in her poofy dress or whatever. I think it's really, really cute. Anyone that's like my age, like millennial-ish age, people will love the She's the Man costume. So the next aesthetic that we're gonna do is coastal cowgirl. And the first suggestion I have is one that I made last week, which is Brandy from I Still Know What You Did Last Summer. One of her most iconic looks in that movie is this like knit sort of Missoni-esque mini dress with a cowboy hat and like chunky sandals. I think that would be really, really cute as a little coastal cowgirl look, going to the Bahamas. And especially if this was like a group costume, you could have someone else be Helen Shivers from the first movie. You could have someone being the fish hook guy. Like, you could create a whole thing, but I think Brandy from I Still Know What You Did Last Summer is a very cute coastal cowgirl look and would be a pretty unique Halloween costume that is like underrated, but people would recognize. The next coastal cowgirl Halloween costume suggestion I have is Miley and Hannah from the Hannah Montana movie. Miley's story, Hannah Montana, obviously. And this you could have so much fun with. I mean, you could do something directly from the Hannah Montana movie, or you could go like full Disney with like the little capped cardigan and like layering camis on tank tops, on skirts, on jeans, on boots, on belts, on like go full Disney and how you style your clothes. I think could be so fun. If you had a friend or a partner, you could go as Miley and Hannah. You're just by yourself, you could do like a Hannah to Miley look where you like have a blonde wig with you and you like switch it out or whatever. But I think this would be a really, really cute coastal cowgirl look, having that like Malibu Hannah vibe to it with like the Miley Stewart Tennessee thing. Again, I have a whole video on coastal cowgirl if you want to know more about it and like what Miley Stewart's summer is and all of that. But I think that would be a really cute like callback look. And the last coastal cowgirl Halloween suggestion I have is I think also going to be super popular this year, but it's Daisy Jones from Daisy Jones and the Six. She's very Florence Welch and Stevie Nicks coded. So doing something like a crochet 70s top with like bell bottoms, a microphone. She has those round glasses. Again, you could go as like the main guy from Daisy Jones and the Six, and as a couple's costume, you guys like the whole band could go, like you and your friends could go as the Six itself, and like each of you dress up in that like 70s era. But that show was so popular this summer that I feel like a lot of people are going to be Daisy Jones and the Six, and it's a really cute, like easy to put together coastal cowgirl Halloween costume. All right, the next aesthetic for Halloween costumes I'm going to cover is Sirencore or mermaid core. And the first suggestion, pretty simple, is going as a killer siren. So having these like layered sort of strappy, silky, slinky dresses, maxi skirts, bikini tops sort of on, very asymmetrical, very submersive basics, like that kind of thing. Lots of pearls and netting and fishy details on you, but then doing like white contacts, blood red nails, like being a little bit killer, I think would be so sexy, so fun, so like you could go so pretty but so scary with it. Like having like wet hair, you could either literally have wet hair or you could like gel your hair to make it look wet. But I think going as like a killer seductress siren is something that maybe not a lot of people will do this year, but like the Instagram photos and stuff would be so cute for it. And I think it would be a really cute Halloween costume. You could have like a siren song or something. I don't know. Very fun. The next one is a common Halloween costume, but it's aquamarine. I mean, classic 2010s movie. If you had a girl gang, you could go as JoJo, Emma Roberts, and Aquamarine from the movie. You guys could all dress up. It'd be really cute. But going as Aquamarine herself would be really adorable. You could do the classic long sleeve shirt tied into a dress look. You could do her kind of like nude look. You could go as a mermaid. But if you have like starfish earrings and a couple of streaks in your hair that are blue, people are gonna get that as aquamarine. It's such an iconic look and it'd be easy. It's pretty. You could like crimp your hair a little bit. You could also like have a mermaid tail or mermaid skirt, but I think that's another like pretty easy and like cute rather than scary. Like Killer Siren would be. This would be like a cute version of Sirencore or Mermaid Core. And the last suggestion is the Little Mermaid. And you could do so many iterations of this. You could do her blue apron look. You could do her classic Disney cartoon Under the Sea look. So, so cute. All you need is red hair and some sort of mermaid motif, and people will know that you're the Little Mermaid. You could do the Halle Bailey braids. You could do the classic Ariel tomato red wig. The Little Mermaid has been around for so, so long that it'll be really easy to find like Little Mermaid costumes or skirts that look like tails and stuff like that. Easy to throw together. I'm sure it's gonna be very, very popular. And again, if you want to do a couple's costume, you could do Ariel and Prince Eric. If you want to do a group costume, you could do Ariel, Prince Eric, Flounder, what's the crab's name? Or you could do Ursula. I mean, there's a lot of things that you could do with this for like group costumes if you wanted to expand it, which is something that I always like, because I always like engulfing my friends into my Halloween schemes. The fourth aesthetic for this video I'm going to cover is Shabby Princess. This is an aesthetic made by April J XO, and we're thinking like princess core, coquette, but it's a little bit shabby chic. It's a little bit country. It's a little bit like gingham, a little bit whatever. The first suggestion I have is Marie Antoinette. I feel like, again, this is going to be a popular costume this year. Getting some sort of big powdered wig, it could be in pink, it could be in white, doing like pale face with really like bright blush, and then you could do a full like Robella Frances gown, or you could do like just a mini corset dress, or do like try to like, I've seen people make like a cake dress, like a DIY like cake, so you look like a little cake topper. There's a lot of things you could do. You could do the Sofia Coppola version and wear like Converse with it. If you had little Rococo heels, that would be really, really cute. But it's pink, it's girly, it's opulent. But if you have like a fan and the Marie Antoinette wig and like any sort of like opulent dress, I feel like people will get that you're Marie Antoinette. On the other end of the spectrum, the other queen, Dolly Parton. I mean, no one is a bigger shabby princess than Dolly Parton. She is the queen. And for a Dolly Parton look, if you have big blonde hair, if you have boobs pushed up to your chin, and you're wearing some sort of like ruffle, jumpsuit, two-piece thing, everyone's gonna know that you're Dolly. It's a classic. Everyone loves Dolly Parton. She is America's sweetheart. And you could have the Dolly Parton butterfly on ya just to like really drive the point that it's Dolly. You could have a microphone. You could have like a banjo or a guitar with you. There's so many things you could do, but Dolly Parton is an icon. And again, if you have big blonde hair, big boobs, and you are wearing ruffle, pink, gingham, opulent, tacky, whatever, people are gonna get it. Dolly Parton, it'd be a great thrift store find. You know, puff it up, tool it, make it huge, make it fun. I think that would be such a fun Halloween costume. And the last Shabby Princess costume suggestion I have is, this is something I kind of made up. We can workshop the name, but like a bow monster. Bows and ribbons have been so big this year with Simone Rocha and Sunny Liang and Anna Sui, and I just feel like going as like a giant bow or a bow monster, or you could go like the girlhood monster, or you could call it whatever you want, but like tons of bows in your hair, bows on your face, bow eye makeup, bow dress, bow shoes, bow tights, like bows, just go as a like bows everywhere, all over your face, all over, like you've been infected with the girly pox or something. You know what I mean? Like, I think that'd be really fun, really creative, really unique, like just to get a bunch of spools of ribbon from a craft store or something, and you and your friends can like DIY bows and just fabric glue them all over you or whatever. I just think that would be a fun, really chic costume to do that is kind of unique. And yeah, but I don't know about the name though, bow monster, or like a, I don't know, but you could workshop it and just go as like just bows all over you, head to toe bows. I think that would be really, really fun and really, really cute. The last aesthetic that I'm going to cover is the Stargirl aesthetic. And for this, one of them, you could go as a constellation or like a shooting star. So wearing a bunch, like there's so many clothing pieces that have constellations on them. You could also do DIY it, but wearing some sort of like constellation star-ish dress. And if you wanted to be a shooting star, bringing a gun would be really, really funny. Like Obviously a fake gun, a fake gun, a fake gun. I'm in America, I have to clarify that. A shooting star, so dressing all in stars, glitter all over you, and then having a little like laser gun or something, or just going as a constellation. You could DIY that. You could go as your astrological sign constellation, so going as like a Taurus and like making the Taurus sign or whatever it is. That would be fun, cute, punny, easy to put together at the last minute. Another costume, if you want to be in the Stargirl aesthetic, is Cher. Listen, we've talked about it. I'm gonna have to do a whole style spotlight on Cher and Dolly Parton for that matter. But I mean, Cher invented the Stargirl aesthetic. Look up Cher, Bob Mackie, and you will see some of the most beautiful gowns you'll ever see. I also did a whole style spotlight on Bob Mackie in June for Pride Month. So if you want to see some beautiful gowns, go check that out. But if you have long dark hair, long black hair, or a long black hair wig with some sort of like slinky, shimmery feather gown or like whatever, haltery gown, especially if it shows off your stomach or whatever, people will get that you're Cher. If you have something sparkly on you and long black hair, people will get that you're Cher. She's so iconic in that way, and there's so many good Cher looks. Again, you could do Sunny and Cher, you could do Carol Burnett and Cher, you could do Tina Turner and Cher, you could do Christina Aguilera and Cher. I mean, there's so many pairings you could do with Cher that would be really, really cute. But there's also, I mean, again, like it's a pretty easy costume that is so iconic, especially if you have a microphone with you. Just go full 70s with it. Cher is an icon and deserves to be costumed all the time. And on the other end of the Stargirl spectrum, we have Kesha. I mean, she literally draws like stars on her face. Her makeup is so fun. I feel like Kesha is a classic Halloween costume because she's so iconic. Messy, giant hair, glitter on the face, messy eye makeup, doing some intricate shapes like face paint or whatever, graphic tee, mesh, glitter, combat boots, gladiator sandals, like dressing very 2010. You could have like a bottle of Jack with you just to, you know, reference like the TikTok lyric or whatever. But Kesha's a classic. We love Kesha. She has great 2010s like party style, so very easy to find in your own closet, very easy to thrift. And again, if you have like messy hair, a star on your face, glitter, and you have like a bottle of Jack, everyone's gonna know you're Kesha. It's just like such an easy reference to get. And with that, that's gonna conclude today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Definitely check last year's, which has 5 other aesthetics and like 20 costumes over there. We had about 16 over here. So hopefully between those 2 videos, you have something for your aesthetic. All the aesthetics last year were different as well. So we have 5 from this year, 5 from last year. That's 10 different aesthetics, all with 3, 4, 5 costumes each. So hopefully between that, you can find something. I also have a whole Halloween autumn playlist. So if you want more costume ideas, that kind of thing, check out the playlist because it's all gonna be there. Follow me on TikTok and Instagram because I post content there pretty consistently. Subscribe to my channel because I post content here every single Thursday. And give this video a thumbs up if you did like it, and let me know what other Halloween videos you want me to cover this month. I'm so excited for Halloween. It's my favorite holiday. If you already know what you're gonna be for Halloween, comment down below what you're gonna dress up as. And with that, have a spooky day. Bye.